Hello Year 9s, this is a short presentation to talk to you guys about the Edexcel GCSE Computer Science that is one of the two offerings in the computing department for you guys. So, why should you study computer science as a subject? Here's a few reasons why I think it's a great subject to study. We live in a digital age and computers are everywhere, and an understanding of how they work and how to create new and exciting projects is only going to increase in value as technology grows more and more important in our daily lives. It gives you some great skills to solve complex and challenging problems and plan out how to solve those problems, approach them in different ways and try and solve them. You can gain some skills that can make a real positive difference in the world. If you know how to program an app, you can create an app for anything and that can make a real positive difference. Computer skills in general are essential in a wide variety of subjects and careers, so understanding how to use computers and a bit about them can really help you in loads of different areas. There's clear progression to A-levels with a computer science A-level, and there's also clear progression to degrees with computer science degrees being mainstream in a lot of universities. And as we'll talk about later on, there's some great career prospects. So how are you assessed in computer science? It's assessed in two different papers, both are worth 50%. The first one that you can see here, paper 1, is a written examination of an hour and a half, and it's worth half of the qualification. In that exam, you'll look at things such as computational thinking, data, computers, networks, and issues and impact. It will consist of 5 questions. They can be multiple choice, short, medium, or extended open response questions. Paper 2 is the application of computational thinking. And this will be a practical on-screen examination for 2 hours that is also worth 50% of the qualification. During this exam, you will undertake a short project where you will need to plan, produce, and test a program that you write during those 2 hours in a programming language that is going to be Python. So who will the GCSE Computer Science suit? It will suit anyone that enjoys working on projects at home. If you enjoy programming and Python, then you can go away and create projects at home that won't just let you enjoy the subject more, but they'll let you experience new things, and also you'll build a greater understanding of the subject as a whole. If you enjoy a challenge, then it's a great subject, and if you're inquisitive and want to know more about how computers work and why they work like they do, it's a great subject for you. A few key reasons not to pick it here from experience. One is if you just like computers, and that's your only reason for picking it, then we won't use computers all the time. When we are using the computers, it's mostly looking at programming and Python. If you're just picking it because your friends are picking it or you just like a specific teacher, again, you might not have that teacher and you might not even be with your friends. And finally, if you're just into gaming and YouTube and that's all you think you're going to do for 2 years, then unfortunately we are going to do some quite tricky theory as well as a lot of Python programming. So what job prospects are there off the back of computer science? Well, obviously there are jobs in the computer industry. So this is becoming a programmer, a games developer, a web developer, a software engineer or a network engineer, and also working in things like cryptography and network security. You can also get jobs in most businesses. So most large businesses have a computer department. So that could be in the education, that could be in the military, that could be in businesses such as large companies. It could be in the entertainment industry and loads more places. Computers are everywhere and most places need some form of engineer to help out with their business. Also, you can just be creative and create your own programs. That could be for you, for example, to create an app or a website to sell and make money that way, or it could just be to support your business alongside. Just before we finish, a short quote from Steve Jobs. He believes that everybody in the country should learn to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. And computer science, you will learn to program, but you will also learn to think about problems in a different way to try and solve them in a computational thinking style. Thank you for watching and listening. If you have any questions, please do email me. My email is c.johnson@derbycathedralschool.org.uk, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have about computer science or anything else that we offer.